What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back here with another video. Today, we are doing something that I skipped last week due to thanks to you guys loving all the mock drafts and stuff. We're doing game predictions because this last week is a really big week for the NFL. There's a lot of games that will decide whether teams make the playoffs, whether what the draft order is going to be. There is a lot of shit that is going to happen. So stick with me through it. Let's have some fun. Starting off on the AFC side, Baltimore, Cincinnati. Baltimore ain't resting anybody. They're trying to fight for a playoff spot, which is kind of funny because I had them going 11-5. And you know what is quite funny? They're going 11-5. Maybe not the exact way we thought it would, but they're going to be going 11-5 here. Cincinnati, they could pull off the upset. It would be my dream if they pulled off the upset. However, I don't think so. Oh my god. Speaking of upset, my hair is just garbo today. We're going to have to deal with that. It is bedhead morning because, of course, that's just the way it is. It's college life. We're in the dorm. So, you guys need to deal with that. I need to deal with these picks. That's why y'all here. Not to look at my damn hair. Next, Miami, Buffalo. This is going to be a great game. Both of these teams should be poised to make the playoffs. Miami has more to fight for. However, they are starting Tua Tagovailoa. Buffalo, they're pretty much just pride. So, depending on whether Buffalo rests its starters, which, technically they don't really need to, but they probably should. If Buffalo rests its starters, because I haven't checked up on this exact game yet, then of course I'm taking Miami. However, I think Buffalo doesn't want Miami in the playoffs, so we're going to be rocking Buffalo. Miami's trying to fight, but I don't think Tua's the guy who can get him over the edge like a Josh Allen could. And if you guys want me to do series on certain players, why Josh Allen did better this year, why the Steelers fell off, I can do that shit for y'all. Remember, if you guys ever drop a idea for videos down in the comment section, don't think it ever goes unnoticed. I screenshot all of it. It's all on my camera roll. So just letting y'all know, you guys are heard. Your voice is heard. This is a democracy here. Now we got Pittsburgh, Cleveland. I'm pretty sure Pitt is resting all of its starters because they're dude, Cleveland's gonna make the playoffs. Really? Yeah, Mason Rudolph-led Pittsburgh is not gonna beat Cleveland. Cleveland's gonna be vying for that playoff spot, and you know what's kind of funny? If you guys look at it, did I not say that the division was supposed to be all 11-5? And I believe the Bengals were supposed to be 5-11. Just saying. Next, Chargers, Chiefs. Chiefs, I'm pretty sure they locked up that number 1 spot. So, if I'm not mistaken, they might be resting their starters. If they are, obviously we're taking Los Angeles here. Actually, we're going to take a quick break so I can actually check up to see who is resting their starters. Okay, so we actually have I have a screen up right here telling me which teams are resting their starters, and the Chiefs are indeed resting their starters. I want to make sure. It seemed like it would make sense to rest your starters, but we are definitely going to be doing that. I don't know how bright of an idea that is, because Kansas City, yes, you're getting a week off, but I wonder how guys are going to perform after 2 weeks, and my hair is not performing. That's one thing that's not performing. But that is an interesting idea, because they very well might not be able to perform as much. So the Bills are not apparently... Ooh, got voice cracking there. The Bills are not resting their starters. We also have the Saints, the Seattle Seahawks, the Packers. The only teams that are resting their starters are the Steelers and the Chiefs. So let's go on to the next game. Jaguars, Colts. This one should be pretty simple. Indy's trying to vie for that playoff spot above Tennessee, so we're 100% going to be going that route. We'll check to make sure all the records are correct, because I'm not sure if Indianapolis is 4-2 in their own division. That's something I definitely have to check on, but as of right now, they're trying to vie for the playoff spot anyways, because either Tennessee or Indianapolis could potentially be kicked out. I'm not 100% sure if they can be, but I know Tennessee at least could, and Indianapolis probably wants the division. New York, New England. Both teams are not resting their starters. Both teams are kind of fucked up. New York Jets, they've been on a win streak, but you're going home. It's Belichick's last game of the season. I think New England has to finish it out strong. I don't think they should, but I think they will. Tennessee, Houston. This is another one. Tennessee has something to fight for. Houston really doesn't. Houston is just going to be continuing to get a better pick for the Dolphins this year, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I think it's your tackle is probably proven to be one of the best, if not the best, in the NFL. So, I guess it's worth using 2 firsts and I believe 2 seconds. But then again, you could have gotten Penei Sewell. Just saying, some of these trades just don't make sense with how much value you give up. Vegas, Denver. Again, looking at it, both these teams don't really have much to fight for. but Vegas kind of does. They have to fight for pride because the Chargers, like, they're right on their ass. So Vegas is going to be winning this one. Vegas is going to try to keep the semi-supremacy with, of course, Kansas City being the real leaders of the division. Again, the hair is ridiculous today. But yeah, I mean, Las Vegas, I said you guys were built for a playoff team. I gave you an 8-8 record, actually. I gave the Chargers a 3-13 record. That's just because I didn't believe in their offensive line. Totally forgot that they had a bunch of new free agency acquisitions, and also I didn't believe in Tyrod Taylor or Justin Herbert, especially out the gate, which I got proven wrong on. So you know what, the Chargers, they're really built for the long run. You're gonna get Derwin James back next year too. That's just insane. Denver, you guys need to fix up your shit. Green Bay, we're going finally to the NFC side. So now that I know the two teams that are resting their starters, I can put the phone away. Green Bay, Chicago. This is a true battle here, right? At Soldier Field, I think Green Bay they have to win this one. If they lose to Chicago going into the playoffs, that's not going to be a good look. I know they have a bye week, but they gotta win, and they're trying to keep the Bears out because with that defense and Mitchell Trubisky in the right offense, they could probably make it pretty far in the playoffs. I said with Nick Foles being like the Nick Foles that we used to know, they can make the Super Bowl and win it. Of course, Nick Foles is just the Nick Foles that we used to know on like the Chiefs and then the Rams. But it's okay. But I still think Chicago's defense is elite. They just really haven't been playing up to their talent because their offense hasn't been doing too well until they finally started playing to their quarterback strengths, which kind of seems like a no-brainer. I don't know why coaches can coach in the NFL if they don't do that. But hey, I'm just a YouTuber. I mean, who am I to criticize people who actually get paid millions of dollars to do a job that somebody like me could do it for free? Atlanta, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, you guys got to be fighting for at least some type of gusto in this. You guys got to be rocking a victory here. If you lose to Atlanta in the last game of the season going to the playoffs, that's going to be really rough. Ugh, God. That hair is like even worse than a loss to Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta, you guys could have beat the Chiefs and then kept other teams into the first overall pick running. And then, of course, the most accurate or one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL misses a 38-yard chip shot or something like that. It might have been longer than that, but still. It was like, oh, that's such Atlanta fashion. Washington, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is not starting a lot of their players. A lot of them. Which means that they're really trying to tank and keep Washington in the playoffs so they don't get a good quarterback. Fortunately, they're going to do their job correctly. Washington is going to win. And unfortunately, they're going to make the playoffs. Oh my God. Oh, I hate doing mock drafts where I have to trade up with the Washington football team. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Washington, I hope to God you lose this game. Philadelphia, I mean, you guys both need to lose this game. Nobody in this division. I mean, if the Cowboys want to make a playoff run, go for it. You guys are going to lose in the first round, but shoot. Dallas and New York, I think I got to go Dallas here. Just because they've been rolling. New York could obviously win here, but again, Daniel Jones' hamstring probably isn't 100%, and if he can't run the way he should, I ain't rocking with him. I ain't rocking with him at all. Excuse me, Minnesota, Detroit. This is an interesting one because Detroit's all beaten up. Minnesota's all beaten up. I don't even know if Alexander Madison is going to start. But we got to go Justin Jefferson in that squad. Going into a dome field, it's just dome to dome. It's not like there's like big outdoor elements like there used to be in Minnesota. So I'm going to be rocking that for right now. I think Minnesota's probably going to want to finish like pretty well. You know, probably not like a 6-10 record versus a 6-10. I think they still would be above Detroit even if they lost in the division, but I mean, who really cares? Realistically, Minnesota doesn't have much they would be able to draft for in the high picks anyways, unless they wanted to trade back. So it doesn't really hurt them too much in that draft stock order. New Orleans, Carolina. New Orleans doesn't even have Alvin Kamara. That's a really rough statement. I think that Latavius Murray might be out as well. I think he might be on the injury/COVID reserve list. So that's really rough. However, I mean, dude, Christian McCaffrey hasn't played all year, pretty much. I mean, he's been a beast when he did play, but I don't think he's playing this week either. I can't bet against Carolina in this one. New Orleans is going to be winning it. If Carolina upsets, I'm going to be like, why? Like, why? You guys did it last week. Like, why? What's the point? Why are you guys 5-11? You guys should have been like 4-12, which I think I gave them that record. It's just ridiculous. Also, Atlanta fans, where are you at? The ones who said that they are not going to be 5-11, where are you at? I'm just saying. I gave you guys a 5-11 record. Y'all lived up to what I thought. Seattle, San Fran. Seattle's got to win this one as well. Keep the supremacy in the division and be able to just kick the Niners in the ass. Also, it would be quite nice if I could draft better for the Niners because I don't like having to be like threatened by a bunch of angry 49ers fans. Arizona, Los Angeles. Arizona, you guys have to win this game. Rams, technically, I believe you're in the playoffs even if you lose. Rams, I think they are going to lose this game just because, I mean, they have the best defense against the pass, but I'm telling you right now, Arizona is trying to fight for that playoff spot, and the Rams have almost nothing to lose. I mean, they'll be playing probably against the Green Bay Packers, right? Versus the New Orleans Saints. You're kind of picking both these teams are going to be playing a really hard schedule, so that kind of kicks out, any real need for the Rams to win because they're going to lose either way. So, regardless of that, I think Arizona has much more to fight for, and they're going to make the playoffs. And I mean, this is the order right now. I believe that we could look at the draft order. Oh, it's finally not saying in beta. That's awesome. So I think they actually fixed this up. So this is the official draft order as of right now. Given, oh wait, the Dolphins didn't make it. Oh, that's so sad. I want the Dolphins. I'm actually kind of happy the Dolphins don't make it because I'm tired of trading up for Jalen Waddle too. But this is the first 18 picks because obviously the rest of them get decided in the playoffs. Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. I just want to get you guys a fun little video out today. I might put up another one, another mock the mock, maybe a Steelers 7-round mock. We'll see what the hell happens, guys. Don't bank on that, but I hope you guys do enjoy this. I'll see you on the far side. Peace.